Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetsreviews.com, and today we are here at the Lenovo event and we have the Lenovo A6000, which is going to be the first 4G device launched from Lenovo in 2015 in India. This device is also available for a very attractive price point and it comes with very good hardware specification for the price you are paying. You will be able to buy this device from Flipkart again. It is not available as of now, but it is going to be available from 28th January 2015 from 2 p.m. and for that, basically to buy this device, you will need to first of all register. This device comes with Snapdragon 410 chipset, which is a 64-bit CPU, and it is 1.2 GHz quad-core CPU, which we will have on this one. We have Android 4.4.4 KitKat on this device with Vibe UI, which is running on top of Android, and you cannot get rid of this Web UI. You have to basically live with it. You have a 720p resolution, which is a pretty good display resolution, and you have got IPS LCD display, which does give you pretty good viewing angles even when you take a look over this display. For the price, this looks like a very good phone. In terms of the viewing angles and the overall form factor I can experience with this phone is very nice. This phone is also not bad in terms of the build quality, although plastic has been used at the backside, but it is good quality plastic, and again it is a matte finish with the rubberized feel, so you have a very good grip when you hold this device in one hand. And also this device does not feel too much big in one hand. It is again a 5-inch display, but it is kind of handy phone. You can use it with one hand most of the time, but not all the time. We have 1 GB of RAM on this device and 8 GB of internal storage. We will take a look over the phone now in detail. Let's take a look over the connectivity first of all. As far as connectivity goes, we have the primary microphone at the bottom over there. We have the power and sleep key and the volume rocker. Both of these are plastic buttons and they give you decent amount of feedback. At the back you have the 8 megapixel camera, which is an autofocus camera and can also record high definition video. We have the LED flash over there, and we have secondary microphone for noise cancellation as well on this phone. At the top we have the micro USB port for data syncing and charging. We have the 3.5mm audio jack on this side. We have no buttons, no connectivity on this side, and at the bottom we can see at the back side we have 2 loudspeakers, which are kind of very loud loudspeakers, and they have Dolby Digital Plus sound support. We have a 3.5mm audio jack as well at the top, and again when it comes to the overall sound quality, the sound quality is pretty good and it is pretty loud because of the 2 loudspeakers which we have on this phone. Again, they are actually at the back side, so in case you play a video which has good sound, but if you place the device like this on a table, the sound will get muffled, but it will not get blocked completely, which is a good thing. Let's open the back cover and show you the phone from the back side. So once we open the back cover, we can see that it is made up of thin quality plastic, but it is good quality plastic which they have used. We have the battery over there, which is a 2300 milliampere battery, and again it should be able to give you around 1 day battery backup, and we will tell you more once we do the full review. Talking about the SIM card connectivity, we have 2 slots over there which will accept a micro SIM inside, so you will have to basically cut your SIM card into a micro SIM and use it. You have a micro SD memory card as well, slot as well, so you can expand the storage of this device, and you can insert a micro SD memory card up to 32 GB, and we have just confirmed that you can install applications on the SD card as well, and you can also move applications from the phone memory to the SD card, which is possible. So again, it looks like a pretty decent phone in terms of the overall form factor, and the kind of build quality they have given on this phone with this price point is pretty good. When it comes to the UI, you can see that the UI is again custom, and before we go and take a look over the UI, we will take a look over the phone from the front side. We have the nice metallic earpiece below the glass. We have the front camera, which is a 2 megapixel camera, and it cannot record high definition video, although the rear camera can record high definition video. And when it comes to high definition video playback, high definition videos can be played on this phone. One compromise which Lenovo has done is these touch capacitive buttons. These touch capacitive buttons no longer have the backlit LED, which was the case with some other budget phones which we have seen from Lenovo. So these buttons does not have backlit LED, so in that case it will be difficult for you to basically see them, but they are again within the body of the phone, so they will not take the screen part. Basically the resolution will not be affected. When it comes to the resolution, it has got a 720p resolution on this device, which is 720x1280, and if we take a closer look over this display, you can see that there is no pixelation on this device. Again, this is a 5-inch IPS LCD display, which does give you pretty good viewing angles as well, so you can see the display from almost any angle without any issue, which is also a very good thing. And the display does not feel pixelated in any way. The color production is also nice, and you can see the display from almost any angle. When it comes to the UI, we have the notification center over there, and let's take a look over the notification center. We have all these toggles over there, and the moment you tap on the settings, you can see that we have more toggles for the brightness. We do have support for automatic brightness. We have support for APN toggle as well, and you can toggle GPS location as well from here. Let's go into settings and take a look the internal details of the phone. Again, the UI is Vibe UI, but it is not laggy UI in this phone, unlike some other Lenovo phones which we have seen earlier. So this device is running pretty smoothly in terms of the overall UI response. When it comes to the RAM, we have 1 GB of RAM and 8 GB of internal memory, and we have Android 4.4.4 KitKat on this device, which is good. But again, when it comes to the Lollipop upgrade, as per the information which we have got from Lenovo, this device can be upgraded to Lollipop, which is possible, which is good. And you also have the option to update the version of Android on this device over there. Again, these updates are going to be pushed from the Lenovo because it is running Vibe UI, which is Vibe UI 2.0, and the exact version is this, which is mentioned over here. Apart from this, if we take a look over the storage scenario, and when we take a look over the storage, we have the storage information over there. And when it comes to storage, we have 8 GB of internal storage, out of which 4.16 GB is available, and 3.31 GB is being taken up by the system, which is kind of a disappointing thing because the custom UI on this device is taking a lot of space. That is why the available storage out of 8 GB is going to be only 4.16 GB, which is kind of a disappointing thing. But you have the option of changing the default write disk. So in case you insert an SD card into this device, you can change the default write disk and you can install applications on the SD card, and you can also move application from the phone memory to the SD card. We have the manage application over there, and we will give you the scenario of the RAM. So when it comes to RAM, we have 1 GB of RAM, and out of that 394 or 95 MB of RAM is free. Although the RAM is kind of low in terms of the free available RAM which we have on this phone, but the device is responsive and there is no lag which we can notice after using this device for approximately half an hour. Talking about display settings, we have the display settings over there. We have support for automatic brightness as well, and when it comes to some of the things which you might basically expect on this phone, we do have support for tethering as well. So you can create a portable Wi-Fi hotspot on this phone, and you have support for Bluetooth tethering, and USB tethering is also supported, which is a good thing. Apart from this, if we take a look over other settings, we have location access over there. And this device can also be used for GPS navigation. So you just need to turn on your location and you can use this device for GPS navigation, which is fairly easy to be done. Again, as this is the information which we have got, and we will test the GPS navigation on this device later on once we do the full review. Talking about the data usage, it can give you the information about the data usage as well, and you have Dolby sound support over there, and you can configure the option by checking this setting over there inside the option. You can control the sound. The quality of sound can be controlled as per the thing which you are doing, and you can have a custom profile in which you can have an equalizer, and you can set that equalizer, and you can customize the kind of sound you would like to listen, and that can be changed. So all these things you can do. Let's take a look over the home screen. So we have the home screen, and these are all the applications which are coming pre-installed. There are some Google applications which are coming pre-installed. You have MX Player, which is also there, and you have some other applications like Facebook, Twitter, which are also coming pre-installed, which is good. Let's take a look over the camera performance, and for that we have just launched the camera UI, and we will take a photo of my iPhone 6 over there, and let's see how does the photo look like, especially when we take a photo from the rear camera on this device in this low light scenario. We are right now in a hall where we do not have much amount of light. As you can see, there is reflection on the display of the iPhone as well. And again, let's see how good the camera is when it comes to taking photos in low light. In daylight, I think it can capture pretty well, but when it comes to low light, we will just test the performance. And let me just toggle to the auto mode, which is the photo mode, and we have the photo mode now, and I can take the photo from this device. So the photo has been taken. I can show you this photo. This photo is looking very good. I would say in terms of colors which are being reproduced, as well as in terms of details, both the things are very good. So the rear camera is doing a pretty good job on this device, and the photo is looking very colorful, and very nicely the colors are being reproduced. It is almost natural as per what we see over there, although it is kind of bright in terms of the overall brightness. Let's take a look over the camera UI and take a look what kind of resolution at which you can record the video. And before that, I can tell you that we have support for HDR mode as well. And let me just toggle to the video mode and show you the resolution for the rear camera. So when it comes to the rear camera, you can record high definition video at 720p, which is possible, and you can change the resolution to 480p, WVGA and VGA as well. When we talk about the front camera, let me just toggle to the front camera. So here we have the front camera, and this is how the view look like. The front camera is pretty good, I would say. For a 2 megapixel camera, the kind of rendering it is doing is decent, and I can take a photo from the front camera as of now. And for that, I need to basically toggle to the auto mode, which is the photo mode, and it does have face detection as well. As you can see, it is trying to detect my face, and I can take a selfie as of now. So I've taken the selfie, and I can show you the selfie again. Okay, this is the selfie which I have taken, and again in low light it has given a pretty good clarity as far as the photo is concerned, as well as details are also kind of clear. For a 2 megapixel camera which has fixed focus, the selfies are coming out to be pretty good in terms of the quality on this device. Both the rear camera and the front camera are doing a pretty good job. Although you can record high definition video from the rear camera, but you cannot do that from the front camera. All the high definition videos are playable. You can play high definition video at 720p as well as at 1080p on this device. Let's take a look over the phone dialer. So again, this is how the phone dialer look like when it comes to the phone dialer. And when we want to make a call, we cannot make a video call on this phone, so video call option is not provided. Cellular video call is not possible. When it comes to the messaging application, let me just show you the messaging application again. Now here we have the messaging application, and when we compose a new message, this is how the interface look like. And when it comes to the keyboard, we have the stock Android keyboard with swipe to type supported. So swipe to type is supported on this device, and you also get the suggestions at the top. Whenever you are typing, you can do typing pretty fast with these suggestions. And also when it comes to typing on this device, there is no problem. The keyboard does give you a vibration feedback as well. Whenever you haptic feedback, I would say haptic feedback is there whenever you type on these keys, and you can disable that as well. And again, it is pretty good in terms of typing. The keyboard keys are pretty big in size, and they are nicely spaced out from each other, and you can easily type on this device, on this 5-inch display device. When it comes to landscape mode, in case you face any issues because of thick fingers in landscape mode, in portrait mode while typing, you can always type in the landscape mode as well. So typing experience is good, and the keyboard is pretty responsive, and there is no lag with the keyboard when it comes to typing on this device. In all, we like this device for the price. It is a very good device. We will compare this device with the other devices like Eureka and some other devices which are available like Xiaomi Redmi Note. I would say this device is a very good device with the kind of UI they have given. The overall performance is smooth. The camera is doing a pretty good job. Both the rear and front camera are giving very good results. The overall form factor of the phone is also good. It is kind of light as compared to, I would say, Xiaomi Note, but I'm not sure about whether it is lighter than the Redmi Note. When it comes to thickness, it is around 8.2 millimeter, which is again not too thick and not too thin as well. It has rounded edges over there, matte finish back cover, which will give you a very good grip, and a weight of approximately 128 gram, which does not make this phone very heavy in terms of the weight. So all in all, this looks like a pretty decent phone, although to buy this phone it is going to be difficult. When it comes to registration, the registration for this phone is going to begin from 16th of January, and the registration will begin on Flipkart from 6 p.m. You can go ahead and register. We will help you with that. When it comes to 27 January, the registration will close, and once the first phase registration, which will start from 6 January to 27 January, they will close. Then you will have the sale going on 28th of January at 2 p.m. on Flipkart, and again it will be available for 7,000 rupees all the time, and you can buy it in case you are lucky one to basically get it. So that's all from us as far as the quick hands-on review and preview of the Lenovo A6000. This looks like a very good decent device in terms of the hardware. When it comes to the GPU should be also good. I'm not sure whether it can handle high definition game, but we will test that later. So that now, talking about the box contents, here we have the box and the phone. So once we take out the phone, the box has a charger over there, which is a USB charger, and the output current which you will get from this charger is going to be 1 ampere. This is a 1 ampere charger which you will get within the package. You will also get these standard headphones, which are like standard headphones, nothing exceptional about these. As you can see, these are like very standard headphones. Again, they will have control for taking a call in the mic module. So you can see that we have a mic module over there. This is the mic module with a button to pick the call, but there are no volume controls, and these are like very standard headphones. I would rather recommend you to go for any third-party headphones which are going to provide you a much better quality of sound. And we have this charging cable which also come within the package. This is the micro USB standard charging cable, and these are all the things which you will get within the package of this phone, which includes all these things which we just showed you. That's all from us. Do let us know if you have any specific question for this device. We would love to help you. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.